Welcome to Powerful Programmer Series.
Hello everyone, this is Jesse, and today we're going to have a quick discussion about Python and data visualization. So what is data visualization? Well, data visualization is the graphical and visual representation of data. Charts, graphs, and other forms of visual media are used to express data intuitively. So it does exactly as the name suggests. It takes data and turns it into a visual format that we can easier understand. Now, why is it important? Well, data visualization makes it easier to understand complex data sets. We can quickly identify possible relationships, patterns, and trends within the data. So for example, let's take this image that I have right here. There is obviously some sort of pattern going on, and had we been given just the numbers, it would have been a little bit more difficult, maybe impossible, to see this pattern going on without the images. Now, data visualization provides insight, just like it did in this image, and that insight directly affects our decision making. And because of that, data visualization is used everywhere. Now, let's talk about Python. So Python is one of the most used tools for statistics and data science today. It is a great tool to have if you're working in something like data visualization. Now, Python actually has numerous packages for data visualization, and I've included 3 of the most popular right here. So we have Matplotlib, Plotly, and Seaborn. Now these packages, they can be installed along with Python, and to produce any of these images you would give it the data, and naturally you would have to code and do all that, and these will help you to produce these images. And as a matter of fact, all of the images that you've seen in this presentation and the ones that you will see going forward from this presentation were produced using these 3 libraries exclusively. So let's see what those look like. So here we have some charts from Matplotlib. They are very bare bones. There are 2 different data sets. We have a scatter plot on the left and a histogram on the right. I did not customize these. I took these as they were. They were the bare minimum of what was able to be produced. And they are highly customizable. So there's more that I could have done to make these a lot better, but this is just what Python produced without any customization. Now here we have charts from Plotly. Notice that they're a different aesthetic than the ones we saw from Matplotlib. They also look a little different. And I will add that these charts are interactive. So if you produce a chart using Plotly, it will be interactive. So for example, if I ran my code, these charts were there. If I hovered my mouse over it, be it a point or any part of the graph, it would give me a little bit more information and context about the data and what's going on. Now here we have some charts from Seaborn. Again, they have a different aesthetic. These are just the bare minimum of what could be produced. And all 3 of these libraries are highly customizable. So I could have done so much with these, and there's so much that you can do with these charts. Now here's a few more charts that were produced. These are just some examples that I made. The 2 on the right, there was really no meaning behind them. I just kind of threw those together. The 3 on the left are actually related, so those are actually real charts from real data. And Python is a great tool to have. So if you ever find yourself wanting to make some really cool charts for some presentation that you have, some research that you're doing, Python is a very good way to go. Thanks for watching.
That's a wrap up for today's episode of Powerful Programmers Series. Thanks for watching. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to hit the subscribe button. Until next time, keep learning, stay curious, and we'll see you in the next Powerful Programmers episode.